Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for coming in my videos. Now let me introduce myself. I am Devia Juliani from class 2B. So now I'm going to talk about what hard skills do teachers need. Being a teacher, especially being an English teacher, is not an easy job. It is not easy for teaching grammar. It's somewhat difficult to teach new vocabulary. Yet both grammar and vocabulary are eventually easier to teach than pronunciation. English teachers have an important job. They teach students how to read, how to write well, how to understand what they read, and how to productive. And what are kind of skills do English teachers need? Number one is excellent English pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar skills. It sounds obvious, but once you start work teaching in English, you need to be able to understand what you say and trust your grammar. That is very important. Have a good English pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar skills to improve. Number two, lesson plan. And what is lesson plan? Lesson plan is making an effective lesson plan takes time, dedication, and an understanding of student abilities and goals. Every teacher strives to motivate students to retain as much as possible during the course of the class. Number three, communication. Teaching, by definition, is a form of communication, so it follows that a teacher must have excellent communication skills. These include both verbal and written communication, professional yet friendly body language, and the ability to actively listen. You have to be able to adapt your communication style to the needs of different students, depending on their age, culture, ability, and learning style. Number four, discipline skills. To answer what makes a good teacher, one has to really discipline into mind. A teacher who has strong and effective discipline skills will be able to promote positive behaviors within in classroom. Number five, passion. The most important quality that a teacher should have is passion. Teachers should be patient and help maintain a balance between their own expectation and the students' unique abilities. Number six, organizing skills. Teacher must be a good organizers. Being organized play an essential role in being a good teacher and is an important quality of skill a good teacher. Number seven, have confidence. You will need the confidence to look calm and professional, even when tired and stressed. Why is confidence important as a teacher? Because having confidence as a teacher can improve your overall effectiveness as well as your well-doing. Number eight, motivate your student to do their best. If you want to motivate your student to do their best, first you have to become a role model for student interest. Get to know your student. Use good example, good behavioral, and good behavioral start from the habits of a teacher as well. If a teacher always does good habits, then what will be instilled by students is good habits too. And the last one is empathy with your students. If you can see that your students are exhausted, there may be no point in trying to teach a very complicated or very difficult topic. You need to create a feeling that you are all working together toward the same goals. Teaching English also not just a matter of telling a student about new vocabulary every day, practicing grammar, or translating writing. In real life, communicating in English actually not it's as simple as what we teach in the classroom. So be sure we teach the disciplines from general information to the utmost detail, so the student can understand the grand concept of why they learned from first until the last and could put it to practice. Method can help students understand the material and remember it longer than memorizing. And there are some good points for mastering skills in this material. First, read and continue reading. Example, reading magazines, newspapers, books, and anything in English. Reading is the best way to prompt many topics in teaching. A teacher who likes to read certainly gives him or her more knowledge and more freedom. Second, richer vocabulary. Look into the details of the new vocab you found reading. Vocabs study not only found its meaning in the English dictionary, but also knowing the synonyms and each other. If you can have an effective way to learn vocab, then you can also transmit the same way to your student. Third, continue to improve the English skill. This ability may not only translate a few articles of God's hundreds of vocab, but English skill is proven by the ability to communicate using the language by automatically thinking. A teacher must also keep learning and make sure we can learn from the correct search so as to convey correct information to the student. In addition to selection of learning materials, make sure that teachers do not give homework too much, but only as a formality. For example, instead of assigning an English novel assignment in 1 week, you could try writing a review. A little homework does not mean students don't get anything. Perhaps by review their short script, they can get a writing and be better than before. People learn best when they are doing something fun and interesting. It's up to you to be creative in your approach, finding novel or enjoyable ways for your student to learn. And the important thing is your student understand what you say from the first until the last, your explanation. You can, and of course, improve some of this skill for yourself. And you want to be a great teacher? That's great. Working to be the best English teacher, you can not only a great investment in your career, but you will help all students you teach. And nobody forget a great teacher. So whether you want to be a general English teacher, teach other subject, or English university level, or be creative with younger learner, make sure you have got all the skills you need. And finally, some teachers are loud and energetic, others quiet and dedicated, and all can make a difference in their own way. Remember, however you practice your spoken English, keep it fun and relevant. Practice a variety of techniques and do it regularly to reach your goal of skills English teacher. And a teacher have the power to change their student lives for the better. The best of them inspire their students toward greatness and show them what they are capable of. Being a good teacher is extremely important, and a good teacher is someone who a student will remember and cherish for the rest of their lives. And that's all what hard skill do teachers need. There are so many things that we have to learn more if we want to be a great teacher, especially English teacher. By continue to learn and increase more experience, inshallah, we will become a great teachers as long as always study, struggle, pray, and always do reach and trying, it's all will come true. And I think enough from me. Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind attention. See you later. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.